Now joining me on the line is lightweight contender Raymond Muratalla, who takes on Jesus Antonio Perez Campos on November the 2nd, live at the Turning Stone Resort in upstate New York, Verona, New York. Raymond, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Mark. How are you?
Thank you for a few minutes of your time. One of the top lightweights contenders now in the world. You got this fight November 2nd against Campos a couple weeks out as we tape this. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Everything's been going good. Feeling good. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to put on a show for you guys.
I know this is a replacement opponent. You had to change up the training, kind of change up, maybe some strategy, look into some different film and so forth.
Um, yeah, we kind of knew we're fighting this guy. They once they told us, man, we just got right back to work, man. Got back to the gym and just started working. And like I said, man, it's gonna be a tough fight. We know this. We're fully prepared. We had guys around and with similar styles and I'm prepared for this.
You feel any added, extra pressure, so to speak, because now you are knocking on the door of those big fights. In fact, I think you've actually been offered and been named for a couple big fights that maybe didn't materialize for one reason or another. You feel that is it sometimes tough? I know that you said this guy's a tough guy, but not to look ahead because you know kind of what's on the other side of the door.
Yeah, like you said, man, it's I'm never one to look past my opponents, but hopefully the beginning of next year, man, I have some great things to come in and yeah, it's gonna be exciting and can't wait to be a part of.
When you were coming up, the last couple of years, there was guys like Haney and Tank Davis and Tiafimo, kind of some real big names on the, in the lightweight division. You feel like, you didn't get your like, hey, what about me kind of thing because you were, they were lining them up and you were knocking them out, everyone out, and you've, quickly, for maybe even a meteoric rise in the lightweight division.
Yeah, like you said, man, I was putting on good performance, man, and I was just putting in the work, I was just getting fights that they were giving me and putting these guys out and we're here now. So I mean, can't complain. I just been doing my job. So hopefully this opportunity comes up.
Have you and your team mapped out? I know you're not looking past them, but have you mapped out what could be next, or that's not even your thought process right now?
As far as right now, man, I'm focused on this fight. But obviously, man, like I've always said, I obviously want the champions. I obviously want that belt. So whoever has the belt, we know the guys who have the belt, and I want part of any of them.
Well, it's funny. My next question is like, without without calling someone out, because you're a very humble guy, but is there one or two of the guys that say that this would be a good fight for me or a good style matchup for me?
I think any of those guys, man. I don't Berichek. I think he's a awkward style, but I mean, all those guys are champions, so they're not champion for no reason. You got Shakur, and then you had Lomachenko, man. So any of those guys, I think all those guys are great matchups for me and are tough opponents, and I'm here for it, man. This is what I do.
I know if the right opportunity came along, I know there's been a fight or two offered to you at 140. If the right opportunity came along that made it worth your while, would that be something to look at?
Yeah, maybe yeah, like you said, man. I mean, if it makes sense and it sounds right, I'll be open to that. But as far as right now, man, I'm looking to get some belts at 135, and then we can talk about that.
Obviously, November 2nd is a big fight against Campos. So what does he bring to the table?
I think he's a tough opponent, man. He brings experience. He's been in the ring with a lot of bigger guys. So I think that experience he does have, but I still think my fighting style is a lot different than opponents he's faced, and I think it's gonna show November 2nd. So I think it's going to be a great fight for the fans, definitely.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we let you go? We see you November 2nd live at Turning Stone against Campos, and what figures to be a fight that's going to have a lot of fireworks in it.
Definitely, man. Tune in November 2nd on ESPN. It's gonna be a great show, a hell of a fight, and can't wait to put on the show for you guys and tune in.
Last question: where do we find you on social media?
Ray_Muratalla 1.
There you have it. One of the top lightweights. He's one of the top lightweights in the world. Prospect no more. Raymond Muratalla. Thank you for a few minutes of your time. We look forward to seeing you, hearing from you more. November 2nd. We'll see you then.
Absolutely. Thank you, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.